Hey guys, welcome to the rebooted and rezooted ZooNetwork. I chose ZooNetwork because it was a easier name and I don't have to go through saying the name Zoologist Network. But today we are at the Woodland Park Zoo with a special guest for the first time ever.
And go behind.
And cut. The slowest mammals on Earth, the two-toed sloth. It lives its life upside down and goes to the bathroom once a week.
Once a week?
Once a week. Because if they go to the bathroom, that's the only time they go down. If they go to the bathroom on the tree, a jaguar will spot them and come for them.
Oh.
So they have to come down.
Is that true? Are you making this up?
No, I'm not making this up. It's actually real. They're slow because of what they eat. See those leaves in there? That's what they eat.
Bamboo? What is that, bamboo?
No, not bamboo. I forgot the name of it, but.
Eucalyptus, right?
Nope, that's koalas. Those are in Africa. I mean, Australia.
It's something poisonous, and that's why they're slow.
Really?
They have
Yeah.
to, they can process it, but it takes them.
What?
Yeah.
The same with koalas. That's why koalas are sleepy a lot. Because eucalyptus is semi-poisonous.
Mm-hmm. They on that
Bats.
No, there's bats in there. Ew.
These are Indian flying foxes, also known as bats. Bats are the only flying mammals,
Hold on.
which is why I enjoy them so much.
Oh, I said, hold on. Why are you so close? Move back.
This is my video.
I'm trying to help you out.
Matter of fact, these are the world's largest bats in the world, Indian flying foxes from India. Also, not every bat is poisonous, and they are not blind. Bats can see very well, actually. They're nocturnal. That is not a turtle, Mom. That is a tortoise. A tortoise, notice how they're in the heat and not near water.
Yeah.
That's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Turtles are more like aquatic than tortoises.
Yes, but who's slower?
Tortoises.
Why?
Tortoises are
Are
older.
you making that up?
No, I'm not making that up.
Yes, you are.
No,
I
I'm not
can tell
making-
when you're lying. Oh, you lying. How you gonna lie to the people?
I'm not lying to the people.
Oh my God, Zim.
Look it-
I'm
look it
so
up.
done with you.
Tortoises are one of the slowest animals. I'm telling the truth. Yeah, that can be a blooper because you're in it. And scene. This is a greater one-horned rhino. It's called that because it has one horn. Well, these are from India. There are 5 subspecies of rhino. White rhino, that thing, black rhino, and the Sumatran rhino. And, oh man, I forgot the Javan rhino. And these rhinos are from India. Notice they have 3 toes. We just did an episode on ungulates. They're from the family Persiodactyla, which means odd-toed, along with horses and tapirs. Artiodactyla, they have 2 even amount of toes, like giraffes, camels, deer, cows, pigs, etc. What animal looks like a pig and a rhino mixed together?
Oh.
This is a Malayan tapir. There are other tapirs in the world like that. They live in South Africa, most of them, but this is the only one that lives in Asia. Now, if you look over here, this has a good picture of what the face looks like. Because I mean, now you can, but tapirs are also persiodactyls, like ungulates. Look at its hooves. You can't see it, but you can see it on the picture.
Here.
Three toes, just like a horse and a rhino.
No,
Look at their
horses
long
have
nose.
2.
Their long nose can sniff out anything,
Horses have 2.
especially tasty plants, kind of like an elephant.
Oh, he's huge, right?
They just look like walking watermelons.
It's not a pig and not an ant.
And yes, Yeah, it's not a pig or an anteater.
Closest relative is the horse and rhino.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
This is a gray wolf, the largest species of dog in the world. They communicate by howling. That's why they're the top predator of North America, the gray wolf. Notice how there are all these wolves together. Wolves can be born wolf packs contain 5 to 12 individuals. And these puppies are born in a den during the spring. And the pup's job is to bring back small animals.
We have Kaya, Shyla, Doba, and Latani.
They really do know you. Like, she's really
So that wolf.
They're really sweet.
So wolf packs are led by alpha males.
Their summer coat. So that right there, that's Kaya in the middle. She's the.
And back there is an elk,
The elk lives with them?
the second largest deer.
No, it's a trick of of the eye, because we have these rolling.
It's the
hills.
second largest deer in the world, after the moose.
So yeah, they can't get over there.
Bambi is
That's
not a
about this
deer.
whole area.
Bambi is not an
It
elk.
looks
It's
like
a
living.
it's a deer, a white-tailed deer.
It's super cool. Like you'll see down here with the otters and the mountain goats, they seem like they're living together. Yeah.
These wolves are very social animals.
Very ingenious. I would love to. Oh, yeah.
Look up there, a gray owl.
A camel and a lion.
One of my
Different shows I was doing.
What is in her hand?
these are silent hunters.
These are the
They have wings
Placing the food.
that'll make it.
Do you see it up here?
The mice, they didn't
Mama, go closer.
They will move
Go closer, mommy.
silently. That's why their wings are built. The wings are built to ambush the prey. They don't know they're coming. They're the keenest of sight, as you can see these. As you can tell by these eyes. They also have acute hearing.
Oh, yeah.
So if you look at those feathers,
They're both in there.
that's why they're so fast. They're very fast too.
It's been a while since I've.
All right. Are we filming? Okay, this is a grizzly bear.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at them two over there.
So sometimes
They are
they
are second largest of the bear family. The largest of the polar bear.
There are certain,
Also, the polar bear is the largest carnivore in the world.
bears that kind of,
There are different kinds of bears. There's the polar bear,
but that's
the
not,
grizzly
doesn't
bear,
usually-
the black bear,
So what he's thinking of?
the
is
sloth
what
bear,
scientists are saying
the
is
panda,
going to happen.
and the sun bear.
So
the
what
smallest.
happens when the yes, what's going to happen? Polar bears are going to go
And most bears are omnivores,
into brown bears
surprisingly.
to take more territory, and then
This is an omnivore,
yeah, then that's how they're going to survive.
just like
Polar
most bears.
they're pretty much they're virtually doomed right now.
They do
So, yeah.
hunt a lot. They like to fish.
Sad. But yeah,
They'll
no,
just
I'm
go by the river and
These,
eat
so
salmon.
these are our boys. Their public names are Kima
They're-
and Ollie, but their real names
they're-
are Steve.
There are no bears in California.
Right.
But you
that's
can see
Matt
them at
who
your
was standing
local
up
zoo.
Walking. So everyone loves Matt. This is
No
his personality.
grizzly bears in
She
California.
loves Steve
yeah.
because he's so.
Well, this is it. Yeah, because.
Yeah, and they're,
I'll take a-
but they do eat honey. The truth be told,
They're very gentle. She's
that is real. Bears love honey, actually. They'll eat just about anything, just like us. Did you know the panda is the only herbivore that's a bear?
20. They'll be 24.
Wow.
On to the next animal. This is an otter's den. This is a general idea of where they rest. They travel up and down the shoreline in search of food.
Oh.
And they den near rivers or lakes, any kind of fresh water. These are semi-aquatic mammals, which means they live half their life underwater and half their life on land. One male otter uses more than 88 dens, and in the winter they hibernate. So, and they'll curl up in here for half the day. The root word otter means water. It's kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
How do they even get out though?
Oh, they do. So they will groom themselves. When they groom themselves, they spread natural oils, which help fur repel water. Interlocking hairs also trap air, further insulate their otters from the cold. This is a Steller seagull, not to be confused with the bald eagle. Well, it shouldn't because they look totally different. But they're the same size. Look at that nest. That nest is 8 feet wide.
My son knows a lot.
Don't take that filter off of me.
I know, it is kind of stupid.
Now, if these eagles can fly, when they're in the wild,
Get it off.
they will fight,
I'll try.
and it'll look like an airplane fight.
Yeah,
Or maybe Avatar Airbender.
really?
Yeah, it looks like a courtship.
Zen, you gotta get in here with me because it's your birthday.
No, just because my birthday doesn't mean I have to do that. I'm
'cause
trying to
you're
film.
tripping right now.
I'm not tripping.
Oh, look at that thing,
Are we
y'all.
learning some good stuff?
Yeah, we are. I just learned how big that nest is. 8 feet.
Yep.
That's surprising.
You better stop grabbing on my phone. You see how I gotta deal with these kids?
Doesn't matter.
Alright.
Yes, Z. You can be part of the stream, but I'm trying to film. Anyway, let's move on. This is an elk, also known as the wapiti, which comes from a name, the Shawnee name, white rump, which you will see.
Oh, that's a white rump?
They have a white rump.
That's cute.
They're the second largest in the deer family. Bambi is not a deer. Bambi's a deer, not an elk. White-tailed deer. Now, if you see the male, these are all females, but the male has a rack. A rack is it's called a rack. The antlers.
Oh.
Say antlers.
I said antlers.
But they use their antlers to attract females
I said what? A rat. Yeah,
during mating season, and they battle. That is actually pretty funny.
Hi, everybody.
Remember, all these are female because they don't have any
They're saying
horns.
happy birthday, babes.
Don't pull that like
Who
little
says
kid
happy
stuff.
birthday?
I mean, they you know they
Grown
can't
man
talk.
Now. He's 18.
I'm 18. Don't embarrass me on my show.
Take that bass out your voice.
What is
Right.
happening? What?
Take that bass off your voice.
Yeah, you better take it off.
Who's that person?
In autumn,
Brazil, hello,
male
Brazil.
elk
I want
temporarily
you guys to definitely
temporarily
follow
join
Is TT
Jungle
on here?
Jim. Jungle Jim. Jungle Jordan.
male elk
I'm so sleepy.
join female
This is
herds,
Jungle Jordan.
and that's
I want
called
you
a
guys to
rut,
Follow him.
not
Guys,
a,
woke up. There
well,
he is.
also called a herd.
There it is. You
Oh
see
yeah,
Amazing. They're saying happy birthday, Zen.
Mom, not
And
again.
On some real stuff.
No.
You say happy birthday, thank you. Yeah,
Thanks.
you better have.
Come on, Mom. They can't talk. You keep pulling these baby like a.
Live people are being nice.
Yeah, but thanks
Yeah,
on
we're
the,
just trying
but thanks
to
for
be
that. But
nice.
you're talking about the elk or them? Oh, them. Then thanks.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna read.
We went past
Also, there's a difference between antlers and horns. These are antlers. Antlers, they are temporary. They drop and regrow every year, just like teeth. And horns are permanent, like cows, sheep, goats. Remember what I talked about moose? Moose have the largest antlers, 6 feet from tip to tip. Caribou, also known as reindeer, is the only deer family with both males and females.
I'll to this often. This is cool.
These are mountain goats. These guys live in the mountains where it's really cold, so they have to wear that big coat of fur. And notice how white they are. And they have to, and the adaptations they need their hoofs to climb up and camouflage themselves.
So then,